Hello world. This week in Cities Skylines is happening now. Personally, I have been suffering with 16 gigs of WAM because I'm waiting for G.Skill to mail me back replacement sticks. So I've mostly been setting up Theme Mixer for a future Canadian rural town project. What about you? What have you been working on in City Skylines this week? Diving into the world of the internet, let's check out this last week on the workshop. On this first page, we have these Roundabout roads by Ryuichi Kaminogi, a depot building by Mr. Mason, and this Billie Holiday statue by Don B. These roads look useful for fitting into tight spaces, and the pack comes with a one-way with a curb on the left, a one-way with no markings, and a two-way with no markings. These are intended for left-hand drive. This depot building looks great. It is a unique building version of the building so that you do not require the Metro Overhaul mod to use it. And I've seen this Billie Holiday statue in a few Discords now, and I'm super excited to use it. I really love Don B statues, and I'm stoked to see one of a musician. It will also work with PO. On this next page, we see a grass embankment by Ryuichi Kaminogi, modular piers from Avanya, and this fill tower from Camden. These grass embankments look great for sunken rivers and roads. The piers are specifically made for creator B. Squicklehausen, but available to everyone, of course. And this fill tower is a building in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Tulsa. And the colorful top on it is really neat. This last page features the Bow Art Pier, also by Avanya, and a Japanese private railway pack and a supermarket by Ryuichi Kaminogi. The Bow Arts Pier office goes with the previous Piers pack, and Avanya has a GIF on the workshop page that shows you how to place it. This railway pack has a variety of rails in it and requires the railway replacer mod. And the supermarket is based on a chain that's found mostly in Tokyo, Chiba, and Saitama, and it even has a completed interior. Links to all of these will be in the description below, and now let's go to this guy for this week's City Skylines content. Yes, thank you, Toady. This week's 5 most upvoted posts on Reddit are this dystopian city by Zenites, a cassette tape interchange by Amayax, a mod appreciation post by Sunshine Goody, this incredible pedestrian and bike crossing by Dutch Cheese, and finally a cyberpunk plaza by Majestic Beast. Over on YouTube, we are going to filter for the last week, search City Skylines, and look at some of the higher viewed videos as well as many of the lower viewed videos. Of course, we see the usual creators, a lot of Let's Plays, a couple transit hubs, many modded series and mod discussions, videos on interchanges, road layouts, and definitely some interesting thumbnails. Hey, speaking of YouTube, if you're enjoying this segment, be sure to subscribe because I want to make this a weekly series. Moving on to Twitch, let's scroll through the City Skylines category. Similar to YouTube, let's take a look at some of the higher viewed streams, some of the lower viewed streams. We definitely see some familiar names, some very intriguing titles, and definitely a couple people streaming in the wrong category. Did you see any creators that you recognize? Is there someone new that you saw that you think you're gonna go check out? Let us know in the comments below. Back to you, Toad. A couple more things. I want to highlight one of my favorite gems from the workshop each week, and this week is these boomer houses from 4 Pairs of Pants. Their title drew me in originally, and then I saw them and I saw that literally every single person my parents' age around here lives in a house that looks like that, and now I use them in all my cities. 4 Pairs of Pants, thank you. Thank you. Lastly, this is where I would normally pull a comment from last week's video, but guess what? this is the first week that we're doing it. So instead, let's take a look at this 1-star review about City Skylines from Google. Adalberto says, made me feel less whole than when I started playing. My son curled up in a ball in a corner, repeatedly saying, no more City Skylines for 7 hours. This is a cry for help. Please save us. Adalberto, I hope that you got the help that you need, or at least a Switch so that your son can play City Skylines. And that's it for Swix. Do you want to see this every week? Let us know by giving it a thumbs up. Are there things that you want to see differently? Let us know in the comments below. Guys, catch you later.